Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Call of Duty Warzone is a very nice game, but for many of you it's really frustrating because you can't get the game running properly and you're being crashed to the desktop every few minutes in the game. I already made a video about a solution that worked for me, but it seems this is not a universal solution. So what I'm doing in this video is that I put together all of the solutions that I found on the internet that other people suggested would work for them. Don't forget to check the other video for the solution that worked in my case, and also a like and a subscribe and a share of this video would be highly appreciated. Let's get on with it. First, let's go through NVIDIA settings. Right click on the desktop, open up NVIDIA control panel, go to program settings, add this program if it's not already there. In my case, it's already selected. Here is a set of settings I already showed in my previous video. Try to take it even further down so that it's putting less pressure on your computer resources. First thing, anisotropic filtering, maybe set it to off. Anti-aliasing setting, maybe put it to 2 times. Multi-sample, you can put it to off. Prefer maximum performance should be set since it would move the processing power from the CPU to the GPU, so I would leave it as it is. Shader cache off, texture filtering off. Here you can go even for high performance. This would put more pressure on the GPU instead of the CPU, so that's pretty much it. Some people reported this crash might come from high spikes in CPU usage. With these settings, you're at least focusing on reducing the load on the CPU. Apply those settings and try the game again. Of course, in the graphics options of the game, you have to set everything to low or disabled, except maybe for textures, which I set on normal. The second solution comes from a Reddit post which was highly appreciated, so I think it worked in many cases. First thing which is required is that we close Battle.net. I have it open in my case, so close it. But also right click, open Task Manager, click on Name to order everything by name and go look for Blizzard Update Agent. Right click on it and Task. Close Task Manager, open Windows Explorer, go to your Documents folder, then Call of Duty Modern Warfare, go inside Players, and here you have a file which is called ppsod. Just simply delete this file. Maybe also empty recycle bin so that it's fully deleted, or click Shift Delete to completely delete it from the very beginning. Click the Windows button plus the R button and type in here program data in between percentages. If you enter, it will automatically open program data folder. Look for Blizzard Entertainment and delete this folder completely. Then next go to the NVIDIA Corporation folder, look up NV Cache folder, and here select all of the files, Shift, then delete everything, 70 items, okay. If there is anything which is not working, it's because it's, for example, in my case, Epic Launcher stalls or still uses these files. You can even close those apps which are blocking this for being deleted. Then try again. Everything should be gone. For AMD users, press Windows button plus R, and instead of program data, you have to write app data. This will open the app data folder. Go back one step, then go to local. Here you should find a folder named AMD. Go inside that folder, then look up DX cache folder and GL cache folders. Go inside both folders and delete all of the files which are in there. Okay, the next step in this tutorial was to minimize everything and run Battle.net as an administrator. Right click on it, run as administrator. When you get to the Battle.net, the tutorial tells you to go to the options and then scan and repair the game. It's a very lengthy process. I doubt it has anything to do with this error that we are all having, but it's up to you. If you want to do it exactly as it's mentioned there, then just click on scan and repair this game and wait for it to happen. The next step is to start the game and wait until the shaders are completely installed. You will get a pop-up window telling you to exit and restart the game. Don't press that window until the installation of the shader is fully finished. Once the game is started, it tells you not to move for another 10 full minutes. After waiting this 10 full minutes, you can go inside the menus and try starting a game. This was the second solution of this tutorial. Let's move on to the next one. Another working solution for some of you was to set this game as being high performance. Let me show you how to do this. You just press the Windows button and then start typing display settings. Open the display settings, move all the way at the bottom. You should find graphics settings, click on it. Click for browse to browse for your app. Go to the installation folder of Warzone and select both Modern Warfare as well as Modern Warfare Launcher. Just click on add, then click on options and set this as high performance, then save. Do it once again for the .exe. Again, go to the options, set on high performance and then save. Let's move on to the next one. Next option is increasing the page file size. Just right click on the Windows button, then click on System. All the way on the right side you should see System Info, just click on it. Then go for Advanced System Settings. In the Advanced tab you should find Performance, click on Settings. Then here you should go to Advanced tab again. And then you have Virtual Memory. Click on Change. Uncheck Automatically Manage Paging File Size. Then you need to set a custom size. Here there are various people saying it should be 15,000 or 16,000. 16,000 is a good number, I would say. You can increase it up to as much as you want. I would set 20,000. Click on Set, then click on OK. You need to reboot your PC afterwards and try again to see if this works for you. Next solution is to set the priority of the Warzone executable process to normal. With the game running, you right click the taskbar, then open up Task Manager, and then you go all the way to the details, and then look here, Modern Warfare. Just click on M, it should get you right to it. Right click on it, set priority, and then set it to normal. Next thing is to reinstall the shaders. You can do this without entering the actual lobby, where sometimes you don't have sufficient time to install the shaders because you're getting crashed out to the desktop. So when you're starting Modern Warfare, don't click on Warzone. You can directly go to the options and then move over to graphics, and you should have restart shaders installation. Restart it and wait for it here, because going into the game, at least in my case, it was kicking you out after 2 minutes and you won't have sufficient time to fully install the shaders. Another solution that I found on the internet was forcing DirectX 11 when playing this game. When in Battle.net, just click on Options, go to the Game Settings, then click Additional Commands for this line and then just type D3, D11. Apply on it and start the game with these parameters. One other solution, which is maybe obvious for everybody, but still you have to make sure you did it, is to close every single app which is running on your computer. Google Chrome, Steam, Epic Launcher, anything that you have running needs to be closed before starting the game. And this includes also the Blizzard Battle.net client. Let me show you how to make sure the client is closed when you're starting actually the game. So you just need to go again to the Options tab, open it up, go to Game Settings. In here you need to choose General, and then you need to go, when I launch a game, keep Battle.net window open, you have to choose Exit Battle.net completely. What will happen is that once you're running the game, Battle.net will close and you don't have any resources allocated for the Battle.net client. One last thing you can try out is coming from the comments of my previous video, and that would be to go to the options, go to the graphics, and try changing from the display modes to borderless, windowed, or full screen. One guy commented in my previous video that this worked for him, so why not? You should try it as well. Guys, these are all options which I found on the internet. I really hope that one of these solutions is working for you. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I know this game is buggy, and I really hope they fix it as soon as possible, because the game is really nice, and during the time I was playing it, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you get to enjoy it as well. If one of these solutions worked for you, please write it down in the comments down below. I think it might be a help for others too. Share the video, a like and a subscribe would be appreciated, and of course, rewatch the video if you want to go back to all the settings and all the modifications that you did later on, once the game is fully patched and working. Have fun and see you on the battlefield.